Hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome to a new blind playthrough I am starting up on my channel, Pokémon Shield. Pokémon Shield, along with its counterpart Pokémon Sword, is one of the first games in the 8th generation of the Pokémon series, and for one of the first times in a long time, I've been able to get my hands on a copy fresh out of the start. So this game came out only a few days ago, and I'm now getting the chance to play it relatively early in comparison to how I've had to do a lot of other Pokemon games. With most of the 3DS games, I kind of had to wait to start until over a year after the games came out. As you can see, it's situated next to Pikachu and Eevee, and while I now own Pokemon Eevee, I still haven't gotten around to it, despite the fact that it's a year old now. So for me, it's going to be exciting to be able to get to Pokemon right as it comes out. I don't think I've gotten to a Pokemon game this quickly since the 3rd generation. Personally, I'm looking forward to the game. I know people are having a lot of gripes about it right now. It's a hot topic on the internet. But for me, I just want to be able to go through this game and experience it for what it is. I'll formulate my opinions along the way. I've also decided to go with Shield simply because I have a running gag I kind of do with some of my friends. One of my friends typically tends to get the blue edition of Pokemon games, and I typically tend to get the red edition. We did swap it around for Sun and Moon, but that is probably the only time that has ever happened. I didn't really have any affinity for either of the games in particular, so we just went with our usual strategy, and I picked up the red edition of this series, which is Pokémon Shield. That being said, let's head on into the game and see what it has to offer. Oh, it starts us off with character creation right off the bat? Oh. Fine, don't give me time to do my introductions. This one or this one? How do I... Manually, I guess. I thought there was going to be an intro sequence here. I might have to actually make one for the LP. It just threw me right in. You can't change languages after starting your game. Fine. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Elephant! That's a weird elephant. Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call them Pokemon trainers. Yeah, we know, thanks. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion, It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. His coat looks like a teenager's car, just covered in stickers. Exhibition or not. I didn't even get to read that. You know I don't lose battles, Rihan. Dynamax Charizard. No offense, but I'm not a fan of automatically progressing text if there's no dialogue to it, because it's too easy for me to miss stuff. I look away for half a second and the text is gone. Suddenly, sheep. Where are we? Is there music to this? Yeah, it is really quiet though. You guys let me know if I need to turn this up. Just a typical day on our smartphone. Hello, hello. Oh, that's your new flash phone, Bren? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. It's called emojis and chat. Hop, are you new to Twitch? You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. He can't see me do that. He probably has an emoji for it. A smidge? Sure. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Is that the big day? Yeah, it's exactly why I came running over to get Bren. Never mind watching the match now. I got it recorded at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Bren. He should be here any minute. And Lee's always bringing presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at my place later. At mine later. That's interesting grammar. Character dress is similar to me, though, and we have a pet Munchlax. Didn't Sun and Moon have character creation like that, too? Yeah, but it usually has a title screen on these games. I'm gonna have to, like, redo my intro when it goes up on YouTube, because it literally just, like, here's the game. It threw me in. Lets you set options, usually. Yeah, I want that fast. Send to boxes, manual or automatic. Give nicknames. Gyroscope. You can choose whether or not you wish to use the gyroscope for Pokemon Camp. Yeah, normally it lets me do this at the beginning, so I don't always have to do it in here. Skip movies. Where's the vibrate? How do I turn off? Is there no option to turn off vibrate? Autosave. There we go. Turn that off right now. Right now, unless you want to brick something, turn it off. Not bad. Very pretty in here. Rushing off in that state? Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I last saw it in your room, and don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. For what? The mild weather? You grabbed your mom's old bag. Adventure Guide. Open the X menu by pressing the X button. You can save your progress by selecting save. You can also check your location and your next destination with the town map, and you can check this game's adventure guide anytime you want in the key item section of your bag. Okay, got a Pikachu poster, an Eevee plush, and my Nintendo Switch. I knew they had to stick this in here somewhere. The latest video game console is sitting by the telly. The telly. Oh, there's gonna be English slang for everything in this. It's a brand new telly. Your mom bought it so that you could use your game console. Wow, Mom, that's entirely unnecessary. It's a Switch. It comes with a screen, but thank you. Looks like a mirror. I thought maybe I could change my clothes. Oh, don't you look a treat. I knew that bag would suit you. Now hurry along. Hop is waiting, isn't he? But remember, no going into the forest for the two of you. Wait, is this not the way out? This is the way out. I'm trying to exit through the closet. Hop is waiting for you. Better head outside. I guess we can't customize our character yet. That's something I really wish they would do. I wish they would let you customize your character from the very beginning. Instead of implying, like, yes, this is what you really look like, but everything else is contacts and wigs. Have more, like, available clothing options, but let me, like, pick my eyes and my hair at the beginning, please. Have a look at you. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. Sure looks... I agree. It looks like my old backpack. At least we know it shouldn't hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Oh! Wooloo! What are you doing? A Wooloo, but what's it doing here? Trying to get out, apparently. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now, you listen. No going past that fence. No. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the Slumbering Weald. Wooloo's like, what's a weald? Oof. Now that that's taken care of, clearly it is not, as it is still bashing its face into the wall. How about it, Bren? Let's race. I bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging around that big old bag. When I first saw Wooloo's design, I didn't expect it to literally roll. The power of science is amazing! Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? Huzzah for Wi-Fi! I'm assuming this is the way, since the other way's blocked. Mum, is it here? Is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Bren. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed up in a cupboard? He's still not here yet, for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost along the way. Maybe that's how he became Pokemon champion. He just got so lost, he fought 1,000 Pokemon and got strong enough to be champion. We're gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, will you? That's probably for the best. You're his mom! You do it! I've got to come with, Bren, but you've still never met my big bro, right? Sorry, the text is like kinda behind my microphone. You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. So I keep having to like pace back and forth to be able to see the text. Go on with Hop to pick up Leon, won't you? I know you're the reliable sort. I'll have everything ready for a barbecue in the garden by the time you're all back. Ooh. Oh, there's a Purloin. Purloin! And, oh, I didn't even see you there. Hi, Dad. Hop, his brother, is a superhero. Okay. That way is probably clear now. Let's get a move on. Only remember, wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. You know, the last couple games we did this in, I got ambushed. Why don't we just carry Pokeballs? Like, that would literally remedy the situation. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a Pidgey? Guess I have a Pidgey now. Let's go and meet Lee at the station. It's dead ahead from here. You mean the one with the big bustling crowd? That station? Methinks he arrived on time. He just got bombarded by paparazzi. Huh. Hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion. Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the championship title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us, Lee. This is such a weird interaction. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Nah, just bring a rock type. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Here we have Game Freak's favoritism of Charizard again. Whee! Hey, Hop. So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. No offense, but as your little brother, I would personally find that a little condescending. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Yeah, like, he's taking it as, like, a compliment, but if it was... somebody was saying that to me, I would actually find it kind of rude. Bingo! This is the sort of sharp eye that keeps you undefeated for so long, huh, Lee? And those bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Bren, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan, too. So, literally the embodiment of Game Freak. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Seriously, I can take that out with an Onix, no problem. Come on, Lee. And you, Bren. I bet I can beat both of you back home. Ah, yes! Your Wooloo is going to do so well against a dragon. That Hop. Always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I'd bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today. But don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Seriously, look at the back of his cape. I feel like it looks like a NASCAR with all those stickers. I swear, the few people I've seen have cars like that. The stickers were the only things holding them together. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Bren and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Oh, do we not have a professor this time around? Right then, the greatest gift from the champion. It's showtime, everyone. Moment of truth, guys. Take a good look, you two. The grass-type Pokemon, Grookey. The fire-type Pokemon, Scorbunny. And the water-type Pokemon, Sobble. Anybody got any guesses? Alright, line up everyone. Which will you choose? Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. Okay, 3 choices. And I did technically spoil myself for this part just because I tend to choose my starters based on their final evolution instead of their first form, and I was actually right over a year ago about what they represented. Grookey, the grass type, he does represent like music academics. This Scorbunny represents athletics, and this one is academics. So it's sort of like a school system, like all three clubs: music, sports, academics. And it kind of came down to a tie between Scorbunny and Sobble. Originally, I was going to go with Grookey, because for me, going through school, I was in music. However, I was also in sports, so in the end, Scorbunny is the winner. Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. You're set on the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny. Like I said, it was gonna be Grookey when I only knew the starters, and then it became a tie between Sobble and Scorbunny, and Scorbunny just kind of won in the end, so yes. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? Okay, we do know if it's a boy or a girl. Question is, what do I want to name him? What's a good sports name for a bunny? Typically, I let chat help me out with this if they have any fun ideas. Bunny. I was kind of hoping for a girl, because then I can name her Lola. Because get it, sports bunny. And I want to name him Bugs. You know, just have a nice Space Jam reference, but I got a boy, which threw my plans off. We're not naming him Thumper. No. In Bambi it has context. Out of Bambi, we can't. I don't know, how about Benjamin? Benjamin Bunny. English setting. Spelled it right. Jimin? Yes, I did. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. Oh, it's so tiny compared to Wooloo. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Bren. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try and reach me. Aw, poor Sobble got left behind. The sad boy. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict but real strong and real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Wow, thanks for insulting my hobbies, Mom. All this trainer nonsense, you know, even though it's your career. She literally insulted Leon's career right in front of his face. The next day, you spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? Yeah. How could I not? You think I left him outside or something? You two get along all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Okay, we're not that far into this relationship. Of course I have, Lee. Bren's made fast friends with her Scorbunny, too. It all really takes is some food. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Bren might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to her and miss out my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle, too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Sure. Believe in your partner Pokemon, and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainers alike? Then let's do this. This is such a tiny battlefield. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Watch him fail. You're challenged by Hop. Let's go, Hop. Wait, he has 2 Pokemon, doesn't he? He sure does. A Pokemon battle it is, then. I've got 2 partners with me. Sure. For once, it's actually slightly unfair against you instead. I guess we only really have Tackle and Growl, so we'll go with Tackle. Even though Tackle looks quite an awful lot like a kick to the face. Bye, Wooloo. Okay, so I'm definitely better at regular attack than special attack. As I learn a special attack. I'll probably get something else along the line like Blaze Kick. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. I see. It specifically set us up to level up when we defeated Wooloo, so that we would get our type advantage and do this. Which surprisingly doesn't do that much, but that's probably because I have really low special attack. Did you already know about type advantages? Yes, I've been doing this for 20 years. It's so cute! He just gets so big and burly later. It's super effective. Of course it is. And that means if he's the champion, eventually we're gonna have to face off against the Sobble that got picked by him. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and Scorbunny are too much. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Oh yeah, sure, let's just decimate the baby Pokemon with the full-blown dragon. Yes, so much fun. Carnage. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? And Bren, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask of you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already did. What, you mean, I already did, so what do you mean like down a hill? I can do that. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to take me on at the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge? Gosh, I cannot read tonight. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. Even though the majority of people in the world got a gym badge before they got Pokedexes, because Pokedexes used to be rare. A trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. Back in my day, we kept a notebook. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Like, literally, we kept notebooks. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then, we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. Well, considering there's only 250 Pokemon in this game, it's probably is possible for you, Hop. You'd probably better go tell your mum that we're heading out, though. Me mum. Not used to calling my mum mum. This is my house or his house? This is his house. My house is that way, where the loud crash was. Did you hear that just now? Wooloo got through the fence. The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there. Guess we gotta go get it. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? Yes. Yes, I do. I think the evidence is there, though I'm surprised it just didn't go around the hedge. But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. Why? I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earfuls she got from the professor afterwards. What do you say? We gotta save it. Right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in. Is the lighting... Oh my gosh, it is! The lighting is changing as the clouds go over. Come on, we can't just leave that Pokemon on its own. Ah, there's a forest back in here. The Slumbering Weald. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming in thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Ooh! I don't know what you are, but you're cute. We don't have Pokeballs yet, do we? Nope. Guess we just have to take you out, but I'll be catching one of you later. Is it pronounced Wald? Look, man, I'm on the other side of the pond. We pronounce things very differently here. I guess since I'm on Michigan, we can probably make it 2 ponds. A pond and a half. Okay, there's Pokemon in there. I can't see them, but they're in there. Doing alright there, Score Bunny? Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. Oh, it's pronounced Wald. My bad. There, now let's push on. I'd actually really like to see voice acting in these one days. Rickety. I did spoil myself on the starters, but I don't know any of the other Pokemon aside from what was officially shown in trailers. And for now, I'm just gonna Ember my way through everything. Because I can't catch it anyway. That's kind of a big screen just to show my experience. What was that? Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, do you think? Probably. You seem really happy about it. yes, the danger of squirrels and chickadees. He seems happy about everything that happens. Yes, he does. Kind of like How in Sun and Moon. It's like howling, but it also kind of sounds like it's singing. Come on, that Wooloo might be in real trouble. As he runs off while I'm unable to move. Fog's getting thick. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Man, I love when it gets foggy like this. Alright, what's in here with us? Oh! So soon? I wasn't expecting to see you so soon. What in the... Wait. We're actually fighting you? Right at the beginning, we're fighting a legendary. I don't even know what your name is yet. Like, I know their names were released, but I don't actually remember what they are. Oh, it went right through him. The move has no effect. The mysterious Pokemon's gaze is fixed on you. What? The move had no effect on it? Okay. Status? Nothing is gonna work on him. It's like he's not really here. Oh, that was creepy. I can't see anything. You okay? Just go through the list, because it's clearly scripted. I can't see anything. Super Doggo. Super Doggo is the true villain of Persona 4. Get us some special glasses so we can see. Well, it didn't hurt us. Hop. Bren. What, Lee? How'd you manage to find your way here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I'd been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed up. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Wooloo says I'm busted. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. And it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. You did not. You almost died. You did good. And at least that Wooloo's alright, yeah? I thought we had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So, the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the Slumbering Weald? Weald. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee. The first page of the tale of my legend. Congrats.